Welcome, fellow twin flamers. Today we're going to do a reading for twin flames who are in union or are at least speaking, you know what I mean, like you know each other and their potential of union. Okay? I've had a few subscribers ask for this reading, so thank you, and this is for you. Okay, so again, twin flames in union, or, I want to say, like, it feels like the potential of union is close. Okay, let's put it that way. This is not like I haven't met my twin yet, though there's twin flame readings out there in my playlist that you can that you can watch. They'll give you plenty of information, let me tell you. Um, we're in the year of the lovers, and I feel like I've been called to do more twin flame readings already this year than last year. So check that out on the playlist. I do readings where I take you to past lives so you can understand, like, there may be something that the two of you didn't have the opportunity for whatever reason to fulfill in our previous life that now, could have followed. Gives you another opportunity to clear something up, let's say. All right, so let's begin. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. I think I already shuffled them. They're pre-shuffled, but I think I shuffled them on air. But we'll go ahead and do that. Give them one more. I want to say happy March. I often feel March, like Aries, is really, well, that's interesting. I have two different cards here. Okay. We shall take it. But I feel Aries is like the starting point. Okay, let's see what this is. All right. Well, we have the Devil. Can be card of Capricorn. Is a card of Capricorn. Not can be. Is. It can talk about, things that tempt you. Things that tempt another. We'll leave it here. And let's begin here. We have the Six of Pentacles. So we open up with the six, number one. Six of Pentacles is a very, I don't know why I feel like all of a sudden I'm feeling like a gentle, it's not about gentleness, but I feel it. It's a very compassionate and giving type energy. It's a reminder to, make sure that you are also giving to yourself. Wow. We have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like right off the bat, like maybe someone's having a hard time right now within a relationship. And listen, I'm in union, and I knew mine, when I was a teenager, and then we went our separate ways, like 40 some years later. I had fantasies in my mind, during dark times in my life, and I needed to escape. That's where I would go, to that fantasy. And I want to say, it has lived up to it, and it has not, right? There's both sides of that. But this is unconditional love. This is getting through whatever it is we need to get through. This is the equal give and take We have the Hangman. Makes me feel like someone purposely holding back this love. Doesn't mean it's not there. You know, that love exists whether I show it or not. You know, it's a given. But it doesn't always mean that's the energy I come from. We have the Five of Swords. So I feel like, you know, one is, um, well, they have you scratching your head. One may be, you know, if this comes to like making a commitment, it may be something that they're rattling around, or you are rattling around in your head right now. I do feel like, you know, if this is about should I, um, let's say, commit any further, that type of thing, this is about not listening to outside influences, not listening to outside influence. You know, that might be why the devil came up. Sorry, Capricorn, but it can mean, um, you know, energy where you're pulled into more of your dark side. Okay, let's keep going. We have, look at this, another six. Six of Wands coming above the Six of Pentacles. Energy of victory. It's a victorious time. I often feel like, you know, usually it's the person that's here. It feels like the spotlight is on you. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good time where, um, let's put love aside. I feel like it's a good time for you. It's a very good time for you. Could be. I feel like, listen, I feel like, first of all, the energy that I'm coming from is one of having walked probably a few difficult paths. Um, but from that energy, each one I learned what I could, right? I learned as much as I could. I seeked as much wisdom out of it as I could. I almost felt like, you know, and what did it do? It helped to kind of like set you free. Over here, I feel this person's still a little stuck. I want to remind you that the Ace of Cups is here no matter what. And I feel like, you know, there's no question. Like, we don't need to question the love. This is very human type energy here. Anyways, so I feel like we find you this year somehow in the spotlight, and you may question, is it the right thing? Is it the right way? First of all, it feels like if it feels right, right? But in the light, um, then it is right. All right. We have the world. The world coming above the Ace of Cups. The next chapter can be a new beginning, new way of being. We have the Eight of Cups coming above the Hangman. It's interesting because I feel like there's something going on over here on this side that is both in there, like it is like messing with their emotional house, but also their mental house. I feel like they're trying to figure something out. I do feel like there's outside influence that's like interfering within their thought system. Um, well, let's go right above it. Look at this. We have the Five of Cups. Look at that, 2 5s. I feel like if things are difficult right now, it is the energy of not giving up. I feel like someone, um, again, why is something is influencing this one over here? But in the same breath, I feel like this person is thinking to themselves, if I walked away, right? Even if we're not like in the same house yet, but if I decided not to do this, um, how would I feel? And I feel like immediately it moves you into the 5 of Cups. I feel like, not you, I feel like it's the other person. It may be you. But anyways, I feel like it's saying that I will miss this person. I will miss them. I will miss them greatly. All right, let's go below. We have the 4 of Wands. Well, that's the marriage card. That's the commitment card. We have Temperance. Quite beautiful. Because in this line, we have the World. This could be a rebirth of a relationship. This could be someone who, first of all, the Hangman is seeking an awakening, is seeking a true awakening, right? Like, I want to know this in my soul type thing. I do feel like it becomes available to them, and I feel like one of the things maybe they think about this person's thinking about more than anything is, if I walked away, um, how would it be? And I feel like immediately it's like I, it's almost like I can't. Anyways, we have Temperance, all about divine energy, divine timing. Card of Sagittarius also. Next to this 4 of Wands. Maybe I want this other person to make this commitment to me, but, right now, it's like they've got to work this through on their own. I feel like because outside influence, maybe even coming from you, seems to, it's almost like it scrambles my thoughts even more. I feel like this is the trusting of the universe for sure. The 4 of Wands is making the ultimate commitment together. How beautiful it's coming out of the 6 of Pentacles energy. 6 of Pentacles, it is the art of giving and receiving, but learning to do it equally, right, in a balanced way. Sometimes one comes to balance before the other, or simply maybe we can fall out of balance at the same time. We have the 9 of Wands. I feel like it's saying don't give up. Don't give up. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean you can't. But what I do feel like it's saying is, I feel like what it's saying is this other person who seems to be like scratching his head, trying to figure this out. And I almost feel like part of it is, can I be what I need to be within this love? And again, we're not questioning the love. To me, the love is clear no matter what, no matter where I go, no matter where you go, whether we stay together or we're oceans apart, that type of thing. All right, let's take One more. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like this queen could potentially be thinking of a different world. I feel like she's seeing the world in a different way. First of all, I feel like this queen is, there is a certain, I feel like this queen is in this Six of Wands. And in this Six of Wands, I feel like it's almost like you're being celebrated, like people are applauding you after you have spoken or sang or whatever it is. I do feel like so it's almost like, have I stopped chasing a dream because of? Queen of Swords certainly can be a Cancer or sort of the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Moon, card of Pisces. We're entering into the Pisces new moon. It would make sense with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here, because it is an emotional period of time. And what is it doing? Well, it's pushing into the Aries energy, which is all about action. And then is pushing into the Virgo new moon, which really, I feel like for some of you, let me put it a different way. It's almost like I'm having a conversation and I'm saying, listen, I get it. You need to come to your own conclusion. But in the meantime, while you do that, which I'm going to let you do that, there is something that I have been learning and growing and being pulled towards, that I feel like you then say, I think I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to chase that. I'm going to bring that to fruition. I don't feel like purposely I do that to try to get them to like snap out of whatever they're in, because I really feel like you feel that, and it's showing, like the universe is kind of backing that for you. Not kinda, it is. And I feel like ultimately, you're probably going to be doing that, but also I feel like, I feel like this energy is temporary. Let's go ahead and bring in the Gilded Tarot, and let's just go over that. This is a year for relationships to really, there should be a lot of harmony within relationships. If they're not, it doesn't mean run away from it, but it is asking you then to look at like what's coming between us and our harmony. A lot of times we can fix it. Once we have the true awareness of it, we can fix it. Sometimes we leave it. Sometimes it leaves us. All right. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles, can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Excuse me. Does feel like someone's making a decision up here. Um, some of you, I might already be like telling the story of your life. Like this is the way it was. You know, like we didn't come to union. You know, we couldn't get that commitment to each other, even if we were together. And maybe, so, you know, someone decides to go on a certain journey, maybe guided towards a certain journey. So therefore you did that. But I have to say, I feel like, you know, no matter what, this Five of Cups just feels like energy of this Ace of Cups. Like, you know, usually I say in the Five of Cups it's asking for change. It wants you to stop focusing on it. It wants you to focus on what's new, what can be new, what is yet to be found. The Eight of Cups right before that, it's about a new beginning. That's what eight is about. But first, there has to be this emotional clarity. There isn't right now. That's why the hangman is here. But someone is seeking it. They are seeking it, but you know, it's almost like if it's coming from like people who don't know, it can be confusing. It can, so I feel like, you know, it's about them finding it within themselves. We have the Page of Swords over the Five of Cups. So some of you may have left and started your life, right? Maybe this King of Cups, this King of Pentacles is someone that you had gone towards. But it could be the path also, right? The King of Pentacles, his specialty is to be able to see the big picture of something. So maybe like you saw the big picture of something and, you know, it guided you in a certain direction. Page of Swords, I feel like, you know, that's learning how to use my voice, learning, you know, that I'm unique, that what I do, even if a million other people do it, no one does it quite like me. And I don't mean that in an ego way. I mean, you know, we just realize that we're all individuals. I mean, there's a lot of tarot readers on here, right? But doesn't mean we all read the same way. You know, I probably read so differently, but it just feels my way, you know, right for me. So, anyways, look at that. The Four of Wands came, but it came in reverse over that Six of Pentacles. You know, it just feels like there's not balance. Like something is unbalanced. And it's in the house of giving and receiving. Am I giving more than I'm receiving? Look at this. With the Lovers coming over the Ace of Cups. I mean, come on. And the World. You know, I guess sometimes some people do need to lose someone to really understand and feel their true importance. Now, I'm not saying if you're in union to go to that extreme, unless that's what you are already thinking. Um, I mean, there's no doubt of the connection. There's no doubt, but it doesn't mean it's always in the light. That's the thing that people fantasize about, being in a twin flame relationship. You know, as beautiful as it can be. Listen, if there's any old shit hiding within us, it's going to come up. We're going to face it. Sometimes somebody needs to face it on their own. But my God, here is the confirmation of the connection. We have the Eight of Wands. Look at that. 8. Another 8. You know, the Eight of Wands coming over the Hangman. It's like, you know, I need these changes sooner versus later. I feel like, you know, if you can't make a commitment, then I need to move on. We have judgment. Judgment. Wow. Judgment. Like a spiritual team is getting involved here. Spiritual counsel over this person. To call back to reality. You know, and I kind of feel like it's like almost like their spirit guides kind of nudging them and nudging them and nudging them and nudging them, and they're not quite sure. You know, just because I'm spiritual doesn't mean that everyone in my house is spiritual. You know what I mean? Just because I believe in a higher vibration doesn't mean everyone in the house believes in that. So for some, my talk might be confusing. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm feeling like. The spiritual team. It's almost like confusing to this. Let's keep going. We have the Ten of Wands. And look at this. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is just very clear to me. I feel like this relationship feels unbalanced. There is no doubt about the love. No doubt about the love. There's really no doubt about how true you are for each other. But me saying that, you know, doesn't make them or you then, I don't know, be it, believe it. You know, I feel like someone like spirit guides are very active in whoever this person is, but not again. I feel like this feels unbalanced, and it's showing me not, you know, where it's unbalanced. It's in the giving and receiving, and then the Ten of Wands. I'm taking something all on my shoulders. You know, it's all on my shoulders. And that's just not the way it's supposed to be. So then Temperance brings the Six of Pentacles back out. This Ace of Cups has the Six of Pentacles on two sides of it. It's got the World on the top of it, and it's got the Hangman on the other side of it. So, you know, I don't know, I feel like there's I'm not going to wait around and wait around and wait around for a commitment, for a true commitment. Okay, well, we're not going to take all them, but we will take these. We have the Nine of Swords. Kind of sorted in reverse. Look at this. Look at this. The Hangman. Also in reverse. But this is great news. First of all, this is really coming over the Hangman and this Nine of Wands. The Nine of Swords, all this unnecessary worry, right? And a lot of it is like outside influence. Could be the energy of like, almost like, it's just energy that this person has to work through. They got to work through it. But, you know, I feel like, because I feel like ultimately, you know, maybe at one time you did leave. And again, maybe I was talking about a past, you know, like earlier in your lives. And this can be talking about the you know, coming back together. That type of thing. But some of you, you're in this right now. You're going through this right now. You know, it's like someone is not pulling their weight, so to speak. I feel like, you know, your spirit guides and their spirit guides are trying to illuminate them of that. And I feel ultimately it's successful. And then look what follows. The Knight of Pentacles. It's like you can thank your guardian angel. Knight of Pentacles. This knight is bringing something into the physical world. So it's bringing this union either closer, back together, tighter than it was. I feel like ultimately this, you know, it's a recommitment. I like that these two sixes are together. It's like we're on the same wavelength now. We're on, you know, listen, doesn't mean I want this one to call it a twin flame. Who cares? Right? Maybe I don't want to know all that. But I do know that there's love. And I do know that there is no one else like you. And I feel like that's what they're saying, because they're in a state of awareness. Let me tell you, I feel like their guides get through to them. Their guides get through to them. And then here it is. You know, this is a lesson in patience. Because you have Temperance, which is major arcana, which talks about patience, right? Divine timing, trusting in divine timing. You may be talking about this person, right? I can't, like, it's frustrating to you because this person, you know, maybe they feel it, I don't know. But nonetheless, divine timing, right? Knight of Pentacles, same thing. You know, I come in at the right time. Not before and not after. So, this hangman, this other person, ultimately has this awareness, awakening, whatever you want to call it. You know, their love for you is deep. Your love for them is deep. And there's no doubt in my mind in that. There's no doubt in my mind. I feel like if it's like, you know, we either make this commitment or I start chasing this. You know, if there's something else that's also calling you, don't think you can't. Because the Two of Pentacles is the perfect juggler. Like, I can juggle them both. I don't know what these are. Wow, look at that. We have the World and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like it's just saying, and it was in reverse. It's just saying exactly what I was talking about. Nine of Pentacles is about you in building your pentacles and your independence and your career, even in a relationship, right? This is feeling independent. It's a feeling of freedom, right? And again, not taking away from love. It's just fulfilling yourself. Also connect to the world. So you can see how even that, I want to call it a dream, but I feel like it's like on your book of souls and of your soul's intention to come here in this lifetime. But so I guess it's saying don't think you can't do both. You can. And I feel like maybe you hadn't because you put a lot of energy here. Well, it's like the minute I say, I love you, however, it's almost like that's when this person kind of opens. I feel like time is like running out, at least for one side. Um, but I have to say, I feel like even though this is a twin flame reading, I feel like it's important also because I feel like there's opportunities within your pentacles, and I feel like that's important too. Keep all that in mind, right? This isn't all just about love. So, I don't know. I'm going to leave it there, guys. We have a lot of people on the board. Pisces, I probably didn't mention most of them. Pisces, the moon is a ruler in Cancer. We have Gemini. We have Sagittarius. We have everyone. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you. I hope you just open yourself up to receiving, right? Receive. Allow yourself to receive. And listen, if I'm not receiving, well, maybe I need to close the door to that right now, right? Maybe that means my path is this way for right now. King of Pentacles, also has the gift of really being able to see the big picture of something. And sometimes, that's what we need. We need to be able to see the big picture. We need to understand it, right? And I'm going to stop talking. I love you. I will see you next time at my table. Definitely give me your thoughts on this reading if you want me to continue. Again, twin flames in union, or those that, that potential is like right there. All right. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.